God provides, so why do I worry about my life when you come to my rescue a
Hey y'all, what is going
thousand
on? It's your
times?
girl Miss Purdy, aka Natalie. Today I'm just doing a video real quick, kind of like a, I don't know what you want to call it, like a life update video maybe. Even though I know most of y'all don't really know anything about me, because I've never done like a about me tag video or anything. Maybe that's another video I have to do, maybe hopefully soon, I don't know. But I kind of just wanted to update you guys on a few little things. So the first thing is the weight loss update, because I have not been consistent with uploading videos, letting you guys know what's going on with my weight loss. You guys know I was taking phen-termine 37.5 milligrams that I was prescribed to by a doctor, and I had started this journey May 15th. The last time that I went to the doctor was August the 10th or 11th, I think it was, and I was prescribed my second prescription. They do give you a, is it 60 days? Give you, yeah, how did the stop and think? They give you a 60-day prescription, so 2 months worth of medication. And so yeah, the first time that I took it, again, this is just to update you guys real quick, I do have several other videos, so please go and check my last few videos and you will, you know, kind of get the update. But just a quick update is I started off at 294, where is the, dang it, yeah, 294 and a half pounds. I don't know if y'all can see that. That was on May 15th though. That the July 8th was my doctor visit. As you can see, it says follow, what does that say? Follow-up appointment. Okay, but that was my starting weight. And then August 11th is when I went, and I was at 280 pounds when I checked in. Okay, and October 6th was supposed to have been my next follow-up, but as you guys know, what is today, like October 22nd or something like that. I have not been back to the doctor yet, only because I still have a lot of my prescription left. Actually, ever since I went in August to pick up that prescription, to be honest, I haven't been taking them. I did take them that first month in August, and I went from 280, well, it said on there 280 to I think I got down to 263 or 265. However, when I did just weigh myself, I'm up to 268 now. Again, is it anything I'm proud of? Not really, but I mean, I've only gained back a few pounds within what, August, September, October, so like basically almost 3 months. I've only gained back 3 pounds. I'm pretty proud of myself. I do have my eating habits down. My biggest thing was kind of like to stay away from sugars, to stay away from fast food, soda, stuff like that, which I have been doing. So yeah, that's kind of like my little weight loss update. Like I said, I'm at 268 right now. I do plan to take because right now, like I said, I took the pills in August. I stopped taking them like maybe the first part of September. I think I stopped taking them, and I haven't taken any since then. Like, so all of October and then pretty much all of September, I haven't been taking any of the pills. Not that anything was wrong, but there was just so much stuff recently that's been going on in my life. Most of it is due to me looking for a home, not an apartment, but an actual home. I filled out, you know, or I applied to get a mortgage loan, and I did that in the beginning of, or I did that at the end of September, July, August. No, I did that at the end of August. It was like August 23rd or August 25th when I first applied for it. and some things happened with the initial realtor and the mortgage loan officer that I was working with, who happened to be husband and wife. So anyways, but that's just if you're in Columbus, Ohio. If you're not, then don't worry about it. But yeah, so I had to deal with them, and then finally I had to get rid of them because they were very, very shady. So then I had to get a new loan officer and a new realtor. So that kind of put me behind. Like it took me from where I was, it took me back. So I basically had to start all over again, which was my fault. I mean, I think I was trying to rush the process, and in doing that, I chose not so good people to kind of like represent me or help me to do what I was, you know, to help me find a home. So that was my fault. Nobody else to blame but myself. But I'm working with two people now that I really enjoy. I think they're helping me as much as they can. I just seem to keep running into little roadblocks, and it's like I've been praying and praying about it. We're literally right at the end. Like, you know how like you might be you might be running to the finish line, and you see the finish line. It's literally right there, and you're running and running, but it seems like you keep running and you can't get to that finish line yet. That's where I'm at right now. Literally, I had the inspection on the house. I just got back the appraisal from the house on Thursday. I got the appraisal back Thursday. Come to find out, which in my head, I thought that the house was, to me, it was a little more than what I felt like it was worth. I'm just going to go ahead and put my business out there. I don't really even care right now because I just don't care. So, okay, so I was looking at this house. It cost $115,000. And we put a bid in, and the guy said, I'm not going to take anything less than $113,500 for it. So I was like, whatever, okay. So anyway, like I said, I got the appraisal back Thursday, and the house is only appraised at $110,000. I was like, for real? Like, they ain't trying to get over me. Plus, the guy that owns the house now, he's only lived there since 2012. So obviously he still owes on this house, and he's trying to like recoup whatever money that he's gonna lose. And I mean, I get it, but don't be trying to overcharge me on the house just because you're screwed and you're in a situation right now. I'm sorry. But anyway, the thing that sucks now is, like I said, since the appraisal came in lower, of course the bank that I'm working with is not going to give me more money if the house is only appraised at $110,000. So my realtor called me Friday, and this kind of is what got me, I don't even know. Anyway, he called me Friday and was like, okay, I just talked to the other agent, and I'm going to let the loan officer call you, and he'll talk to you. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I said, are you, like, what's going on? I said, is it bad? Is it good? What's going on? He said, oh, no, everything's fine. I'm just going to let the loan officer talk to you about your options. So when he says to me, I'm going to let the loan officer talk to you about your options, I'm not, another thing I just learned this week is that I'm a pessimist. I think I am, but I think I'm not. I don't know. Y'all probably like, this girl got issues. But anyways, so I try to look at things in a positive way, but I feel like I'm also a realist, where I'm not going to just look at things a positive way. I'm going to look at all aspects. I'm going to look at the good and the bad. So, you know, I feel like I'm a realist. I'm not a pessimist. I'm not always being negative and looking at negative. I'm trying to look at both sides to be real about things. So anyways, so when they told me, when the appraisal came back at $110,000, I was like, okay, kind of like, what next? Because I'm like, what do I do now? Because at first I was happy, because I'm like thinking, yes, you know, like that'll mean my payments will be lower, you know, whoop-de-woo. But then I started Googling things, and Google could be a wonderful thing, and Google could be a shitty thing. Because I started Googling all this stuff, like, okay, if your appraisal comes back and it's lower than the offer, like, what happens? And of course, there's a million and one things that people are saying. And basically, there's only 3 options that I have. The seller, number one, they do not have to come down on their price. That's the number one shitty thing that I learned, which I think is messed up, especially if the house is only appraised at a certain amount. I feel like if the house is only appraised at a certain amount, they should have to give you the house at that amount. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like that's cheating somebody. You know what I mean? So anyways, the seller doesn't have to lower the price. That's number one. Number two, you can renegotiate and try to meet somewhere in the middle, which I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that. Or three, I can walk away, because that's a contingency that's in my contract. I can walk away. But I feel like, first of all, if I walk away, then I lose money, because I've already shelled out $200 for a home inspection. The appraisal, I have to pay the appraisal. If I decide to walk away because the agent doesn't want to lower the price to the appraisal price or meet me somewhere in the middle, then I have to, pay the appraisal, which is $495. So basically $500. So I'm out of $700 if I walk away from this. And then the other thing that sucks is that if they renegotiate, which is okay, but I don't have $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3,000 to put down on a house. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't. And I let my realtor and the loan officer know this when I was going into this. I said, look, this is how much I have to put down on a house. You tell me if I should wait or if I should go and and do this. And they said, absolutely, you should go. And then of course they're wanting to make money, so of course they're going to tell you, yeah, sure, come on, we'll help you. And they are helping me. So what I'm hoping at this point right now, today is Saturday, hopefully Monday, because I'm getting stressed out all over again. Like, I told myself I wasn't going to let myself get stressed out this weekend, that I was just going to try to have a good weekend, not think about things, but I can't stop thinking about this, because the other thing is, you guys know, if you are on my Facebook, you guys know I told you that the apartment complex I live in, I absolutely hate. I've been living here for 6 years and I haven't had any problems. Just the last 2.5, 3 years, I've had major issues, and it's just ridiculous. And I just can't deal with it anymore. I got to get out of here. And so my lease ends at the end of this month in October, the 31st. So I literally have a week, a week and a day. And I have all my stuff packed up. I have boxes behind me, everything in my room and stuff is packed up and ready to go. I need to put my stuff in storage, because if I don't close on this deal by the end of October, which it doesn't look like right now that I'm going to, because they had my closing date anyway, for November 8th, which is fine. If it was November 8th that I was able to have everything complete, got the keys in my hand, everything, then that would be great. But I don't think that's going to happen. It would probably be later in the middle of November. But yeah, right now I'm just stressing because I have to be out of my apartment at the end of this month, and I'm going to be living with my sister and her family for God knows how long, until I find a place. And it kind of sucks. I mean, I'm blessed that at least I have someplace to go, but it just sucks dealing with this. I guess I definitely should have planned better. I didn't honestly plan on just jumping in, buying a house. My older sister said, oh, you should look into it. And I looked into it, and then I freaking went and applied for it. But I'm not sorry that I did it. I should have just planned a little better, as far as my money wise, and stuff like that. But I feel like at this point I don't want to walk away, and I feel like I just don't want to walk away, because I don't want to lose the money that I've already invested so far. So what I'm hoping is that either the guy will say, okay, yeah, we'll bring the price down to the appraisal price, which I doubt that he's going to do that. But y'all pray for me. Or if he even says, you know what, we'll meet you in the middle and do $112,000 or something like that. And if I have to come up with a little bit more money, I'll some way, somehow, I will scrounge up, if I have to, $2,000 or $3,000 somewhere. I'll just have to try to scrounge it up. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me right now. And it is a very I mean, if you are, you guys have to excuse me. If you're like, if you are a couple, if you're a married couple, I feel like it wouldn't be maybe as stressful, but I'm single, alone. So like doing this whole process by myself is difficult, you know, not only with my finances, but just not having anybody besides my family to kind of really talk to about it. It's just really stressful going through this. And I pray to God that I'll never have to go through this process ever again in my life. Hopefully, you know, everything will work out. I've been trying to stay positive and think positive thoughts, but at the same time, like I said, be realistic about everything. And I don't know. I don't know what the outcome will be, but I have faith in God. And, you know, I know that they say God provides. And I want to tell you guys something. I don't know how big you guys are on faith. I pray that everybody at least believes that there is a God, okay? But it's so weird how I feel like God works, you know, in mysterious ways, and how he can like send you messages, you know. It's not weird, it's amazing. That's what it is. So sometime last week, I believe I was on my way to church actually, and there's this station that I listen to. It's a gospel station. I believe it's 107.1. But it's Erica Campbell's station, Erica Campbell and Griff in the Morning. If you guys don't listen to it, if you're in Ohio or I think in the surrounding areas, y'all need to listen to that station. It's an amazing station. I love listening to Erica Campbell and Griff in the Morning. I feel like I get so much inspiration by listening to that channel in the morning. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, one day when I was on my way to church and I was just kind of stressing out, and I'm sitting here talking to myself in the car like, oh my God, you know, what am I going to do? Like, time is running out. Like, I literally only have 2 or 3 weeks left before I have to get out of my apartment. You know, what's going to happen? Blah, 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 like worrying. And then all of a sudden on the radio, which sometimes, you know how sometimes, like, I'm the type of person where sometimes I listen to music just to, you know, listen to the beat. That's all I kind of listen to. I don't necessarily listen to the words in the song. And this song came on, and it's by Tamila Man or Tamala Man, however you want to pronounce it. I'll put it below in the description box. But it's a song, and it's called God Provides. And it's an amazing song, and you really just have to listen to the words. It will bless your soul, I promise you. But it's just like, oh my goodness. So I had to download the song and listen to it again, because that's just how much it blessed my soul. And I'm thinking, wow, like, I needed this. I needed to hear this song today, you know. So anyway, but I felt like God was speaking to me at that time, like, Natalie, don't worry about this. Quit stressing. Stop worrying. Like, I got you. Like, you'll be fine. Excuse me. But anyways, that's just some stuff that's been going on with me. Yeah. So y'all pray for me. Pray that everything goes well, and that I don't lose my mind, because that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm about to lose my mind with everything that's going on, you know. And then you got holidays coming up. God help me. So yeah. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to kind of update you guys a little bit. I know y'all probably don't care. You're like, okay. But you know, sometimes it's good to just let things out and just talk. And sometimes that's why I come on YouTube, even though some people may not be listening. Sometimes it's good to just let it out, you know. Y'all should try it sometime. But thank you for listening to me. And for those of you who want to comment down below, I just ask that you be respectful. That's all. I just ask that you be respectful, and I'm respectful back to you. But if you want to comment down below, please feel free to. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend, a blessed day. And I do have some other videos that I want to do this weekend, because it is cold as crap outside, and I do not plan on going outside. Your girl has been crocheting. Okay, that's what I've been doing since like 8 o'clock this morning. I even posted about it on Facebook. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I was going to do a crochet tutorial, but I don't know how to set up my camera, because right now I'm using my plug and play camera, because my other camera that I do have also my Nikon camera. It is packed away in all this stuff, and I'm not about to dig it out to do a tutorial. So I might try to see if I can manipulate, because I can move my camera around, you know what I'm saying? Like I can take it off here and move it, you know, and sit it wherever. I'm just not sure what a good place for me to sit it where you guys can see me crocheting. Okay, so anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys again so much for listening, because I know you didn't have to, but thank you, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day.